All right, good people, let's do it. Let's go ahead and pray. God, we thank you for an opportunity to bless your name. Shout out to you, God, for your faithfulness, for your love, and for your mercy. We thank you that we get to honor you each and every day. We invite you into this room, all of you and none of us, that we get to learn more about you, draw closer to you. Thank you, God, for touching every heart that walked into these doors, that nobody leaves here the same. And we praise you, God, for a perspective of you that we didn't have before we got here. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's go as we start each and every week. So, to my family out there, welcome. Pull up a chair. We start each and every week with gratitude. I want to continue with the home life. I don't have Starburst this time, so I'll let y'all choose. How about that? Y'all get to choose as far as home life goes. Something that you're thankful for in your home life. Okay, you can either choose an activity or an experience that you're thankful for. It has to be within your home. A relative or person has to be within your home, or a thing, something, an object in your house that you are thankful for. You get to choose, but it has to be, like I said, inside the home. So who wants to go first? It's a senior edition. All my seniors in here tonight. Let's go. All right, Michaela said she wanted to go first. Your art supplies. Shout out to art supplies, man. Y'all gonna see Michaela illustrating books in the not too distant future. The girl is cold. All right, Miss Nicole. Something that you're grateful for in your home. We're going home life on gratitude. All right, your bed totally counts. Shout out to your bed. Last and never least, Zoe lady. Your room? Oh, man. Nobody chose a person? Y'all are something else. All right. If y'all will remember, we have been in Galatians chapter 5, and we've been talking all about what's called what? What is it called? Galatians chapter 5. It's 9 of them. What are they called? Fruits of the Spirit. There we go. And again, how many are there? There are 9. Thank you. And we talked about, which one first? 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Sid. We talked about love on our first fruit. And we talked all about how you should love God, love yourself, and love others, right? Now, we also talked about as we grow in the fruit of the Spirit, maybe I should draw my actual fruit. I'm gonna be like Michaela when I grow up. Here we go. Right? With your fruit of the Spirit, you should actually be able to see this fruit growing in your life, right? You should actually be operating, right, in love, in all 9 of these, growing, asking God each and every day to help you be better in one of these 9, right? That's how we get down. Y'all like this fruit? All right, so we talked about love. People should see love in you. People should see it before you even open your mouth, really, right? Because you're intentionally doing acts of love or acts of kindness to somebody else, and that's what love is, doing something intentionally. So intentional acts to love God, intentional acts to love yourself, intentional acts to love others. What was fruit number 2?
Joy.
What was it? Thank you, Sid. Let's go, Sid. It was joy. What did we thank you? What did we say about joy? Anybody remember? Is joy the same thing as happiness? Y'all remember having that conversation? The one thing that I want y'all to remember about joy is so underrated, but joy is always a what? Always a what? Thank you. She whispered it, but joy is always a choice. Man, I'm telling y'all, as y'all get older, as I get older, the more I realize, man, things gonna come in your life. There's gonna be highs on days. There's gonna be lows on days, right? But you get to choose. It's almost like having a thermostat in your house. You can't control the sun coming up. You can't control winter, spring, summer, fall, but you can adjust your thermostat. You get to choose joy each and every time what's going on in your house and how you choose to respond to the outside world and to things around you. Right? Makes sense? And I'm going to turn my phone off. So, we got love, we got joy, and we are going fruit numero 3. Who already knows what it is?
Peace.
Thank you, MVP. It is peace. What do y'all think of when y'all hear peace? What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word peace?
Calm.
I like that. Calm, right? Chill. I like that. Zoe, what about you? What's the first word that comes to your mind when you think of peace?
Hush.
Hush. Yeah, I'm going to write it. I wish I could write it with some emphasis, just like she said it. Hush. All right, what's the first word come to your mind when you think of peace? Quiet. I like this. Look at these educated ladies in here. Did I spell quiet right? Y'all check my spelling. Right? Calm, hush, and quiet, right? These are all good words for peace. Peace is not only these things, right? So what I think of, when I think of peace, I think of all these words, but it's really the fruit that's on the tree because you're developing in peace, right? It's the first thing people see. What does somebody look like when they're panicking? Man, they just like, oh man. They up and moving and nervous. And man, what we gonna do about this? And what we gonna do about that? And they got anxiety, right? So let me go back. So let's talk about worry. Let's talk about anxiety. What do you think about when you think about worry? What's the first word that comes to your mind when you think about worry? So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think worry is. So worry is when you start to just really lock in on the worst case scenario that could happen, right? Man, I didn't study enough for this test, so I'm about to make an F. Oh man, I got a 69 on my last one. So if I make a 50 on this one, then I'm gonna end up being what I'm gonna do? Oh man, I don't have any money right now, so I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. And then my parents ain't got no money either, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, right? When you replay it over and over again and you just locked in, focused on whatever that bad thing is, there's worry, right? And if you wanna look at it like worrying is like level 1. It's like when I'm just getting started, man. I'm locking in. This is all I can think about. While I'm at lunch, I'm thinking about it. When I go to my bed or in my room, I'm thinking about it. I don't have a solution to it. I'm just all in worry, right? When this worry starts to hit that second level, you start getting into this. And I really think like a lot of, especially the people in your generation, deal with anxiety a whole lot, right? Anxiety is worry on another level to the point that not only are you locked in, but you starting to think of all the worst case scenarios. You like, man, not only am I gonna fail this test tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to graduate. And then I'm never gonna get a job. And then I don't get a job, I'm gonna have to be homeless. And then I gotta be homeless. And you go down this whole path of taking, right, one situation that may have happened and then take it to the worst case scenario. I didn't fill out my applications in time. I didn't fill out my assignments in time, right? And when you start putting those own scenarios into those, that's worry on the next level. And that starts to go to a whole nother level, right? So we have to legit be in a fight against worry and anxiety because both of these things are so easy to pick up, right? With all the stuff that's going on TikTok, all the stuff that's going on YouTube, all the stuff that's going on your phones 24/7, it's real easy to worry. Everybody talking about anxiety, my anxiety, y'all putting labels on it, right? Why do I want to have my anxiety? I don't want anxiety following me. I want peace. I want calm. I want hush, right? And so each and every day, man, just like working out, just like, getting weeds out of a flower bed, you have to work on attacking worry and anxiety each and every day, all right? So we're going to read a verse. I want y'all to go to y'all phones and go to Philippians chapter 4. Philippians chapter 4. Philippians chapter 4 on your phones. Y'all don't even have your phone. Where your phone? Oh, Philippians chapter 4. Philippians chapter 4. Shout out to my man KD and Derek. All right, since y'all just came in and y'all missed the gratitude segment, and y'all know we got to start with gratitude. Something in your home life that you're thankful for. A thing, a person, or an event or activity that you get to do, but it has to be in your home life. Yes?
My mother.
Shout out to mamas. Man, mamas are real.
You said
Activity, person, or thing, but it has to be in your home.
my bed.
Hey man, shout out to beds. Y'all thinking y'all out here, man, the bed giving y'all massages while y'all in them, man. All right, so who got Philippians chapter 4? Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate you volunteering to read that. Thank you very much. Verse 6, please. Hold on, Stank. We're coming to you. There we go. I love it. All right. So it tells us, my version says, don't worry about anything. It says, don't even play with level 1 of worry. We don't worry. All right. And then on the second part of that verse, what does it tell us to do instead of worrying? So if I'm not worrying, I'm not getting anxious, if I'm not letting all the things around me bombard me, what am I doing instead? Right? What am I doing? What does that verse tell me to do instead? Derek, what does that verse tell me to do instead? KD, what does that verse tell me to do instead? Pray. We need to start praying. We need to start praying. In order to develop our peace muscles, each and every time this thought of worry starts to creep up, that's a time for you to start exercising your prayer muscles. To start saying, God, I don't know what I'm going to do about this, but I trust you. You told me to worry about nothing. But instead, he gave you an alternative. Instead of worrying, he gave you in the book what you should start doing. Not worrying, but praying. We're not doing this one. We're doing this one. I don't know what to say to God. Man, say the same thing that you was worrying about. I don't even know if it's time to pray. Well, you knew it was time to worry. You knew your heart was beating out your chest, right? And it doesn't make a difference what it is, from football games to classroom assignments to college assignments to college applications to where I'm gonna work once I graduate. don't worry about nothing, right? Nothing. It's not one thing that was permissible for us to worry about on that list, right? So that means that what it does is it gets us into a habit of relying on God. Now, the calm that y'all talking about, the hush that y'all talking about, the quiet comes when I start to exercise those muscles of praying about everything and worrying about nothing. And then, like, man, when stuff go down, people will look at you and like, man, why is Katie so calm? Don't y'all know what we about to go do? But Katie done already prayed. Man, y'all about to walk across the stage. It's about to be the first time you done. Why I'm so calm? Man, because I done already prayed. The fruit is starting to come in to where I don't have to worry about anything, right? And I'm developing my peace muscles to have that quiet, to have that calm, to have that hush. And so each and every time, y'all should start taking time, man, start spending time with God. Instead of we going my anxiety, we should be like, man, my God, he's got it all worked out, right? Each and every day, we should be dependent on a God who loves us to our core, to where each and every time we're not worrying about the ups and the downs of life, but we're relying on him each and every day. All right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you, Stank. I appreciate that. All right. So we are practicing our fruit of the Spirit. We are practicing growing in these fruit, in the fruit each and every day, to where, again, just like y'all can tell what kind of tree it is by just walking up on the tree. The trees they're not talking to you. They're not saying anything to you. But just like Jesus said, I'm able to tell what this person is doing behind the scenes based off the fruit that they're having here, right? So am I looking at somebody who has a fruit of love, and you walk into a situation and the whole room changes? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all so a lot of y'all have superpowers, but one of Sydney's superpowers is Sydney can set a temperature in a whole room in a small amount of time. And when she uses her powers for good and really has her thermostat set on love, she can make everybody in the room, man, start smiling and start cheesing. Now, you explain to me how somebody this big, right, has a superpower, right, to where love becomes contagious to everybody around you and where you are, right? Same thing with joy, right? Joy is always a what? Thank you, Lino. Joy is always a choice. And then we're working each and every day, building our peace muscles by relying on God. I really want y'all to, especially my new high schoolers over here, my about to be new adults over here, I want y'all really to start practicing it. One of the easiest ways for us to start worrying about things is when we go to new environments. And you guys are about to go to a lot of new, right? New buildings, new people, new jobs, new atmospheres, new applications, new. And anytime you get outside of your comfort zone, it's real easy to start doing this right here. And then not only that, to even take it to the second level and be like, man, what if I don't like them folks? What if I don't like my roommate? What if I don't want to work there forever? And you go down a whole road of doing a whole lot of stuff that you don't have to do. All right, make sense? All right, let's get to it. All right, we on the money. All right, if y'all will remember, we had pennies up here last time. We had dollars and dimes and quarters up here last time. Who remembers what we were talking about with the pennies? Does anybody remember anything about the pennies?
Value.
Thank you. We were talking about value. That's the word I'm looking for. I love this word. Man, this word is growing on me. It really is. Because y'all are people of value. You should be people that recognize your value and how much you bring to any room, any team, any assignment, right? Any and everywhere you go, you should recognize the value that you bring, all right? Like I was saying with Sydney earlier, the room should change the moment you walk into it because you have value, right? On the flip side of that, if you're a person that don't have value or don't recognize your value, when people see you coming, they just be like, oh, it's time to go. They about to take some or ask for some or beg for some or I got somewhere to be. I don't have time for people that's taken away, right? So what I want to do is I want to take the value lesson that we talked about last week or last premiere episode, and I want to marry it with real world numbers and real world figures, all right? And I want to combine these two so y'all can see how this works. And I'm gonna take my soon to be new adults. Soon to be new adults. All right, this is your income. What does it mean to have income? My man, money coming in. And then what's the word that we use when money goes out? Liability. That's what's the other word that I'm looking for? Liability is what's on your financial statement. I want another word that starts with the letter E. Thank you, Michaela. My expenses. All right. So I'm putting y'all in this real world scenario. My people of value. Y'all starting your first job, coming out. How much y'all making? Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all more than $10. $15 seems right? $15 an hour? Y'all just graduated? Now, you making a choice on what you're gonna do. You got rent, you got car, you need insurance for the car, utilities. What else y'all plan on doing? Cause when y'all with us, y'all be wanting to go everywhere. We'll call it going out. All right, now, KD, Derek, one of y'all need to get a calculator on your phone. We're gonna start doing some math, and I need y'all to help me out. Derek, calculator. Thank you, Stan. Come on, help me. Calculator, lock in.
Can I help you?
Huh? Yes, from right there. Help me from right there. Thank you. All right. So if I'm making $15 an hour, and let's say I'm working full time, how much am I working? How much am I making for 40 hours a week of work? Hold on 1 second, Stan. $15. If you can't see, you need to move the chair to where you can see. There's some more chairs over there. I'm working 40 hours in a given week. I'm working at, where am I working? I'm working at Target. Shout out to Target. I'm making $15 an hour. I work 40 hours. How much am I making in a week? All right, help them out. Somebody with a calculator. Everybody get a calculator out. How about that? There we go.
I don't have a calculator.
Go find you one. You been,
600.
my man, 600. I get paid every week. I get paid every week. How many weeks in a month?
4.
Ooh, we got some smart people here. 6 times 4 is 2,400, right? Y'all check my math. So that's my income before I gave anything to God. If you know, you know. All right. Before taxes came out, also, if you know, you know. I got $2,400. All right. It could be less if I start taking taxes out of this, but just for example's sake, we're gonna keep it at $2,400. All right. Now, where y'all gonna be staying? How much y'all paying in rent? Oof. Cause y'all gonna need some kind of place, cause y'all like to talk on the phone loud. All right, let's just say you staying in the city. 1,300 seem right? I'm looking at the adults now. 1,300, y'all let them stay somewhere for 1,300? They can get a nice house for 1,300. What y'all doing for a car? They can stay in Whitehaven. They can stay in some places to get a 3-bedroom. They can stay somewhere for 1,300. A 1-bedroom? At least 2. A 2? No, they can't stay in Bartlett. They can't stay in Bartlett, but they can stay in the city. They can't stay in Bartlett. All right, let's say your car insurance and your car and your insurance. Let's say you got a cash car, but you got to pay your insurance. So those $250 and plus we'll put your gas in there too.
Is it a 2 and a 5?
It is. We'll put your gas in there too. So far, what is my total expenses? They got it. That car paid for. What'd you say? 1,600. That's exactly right. I'm at 1,600 so far. I ain't got no lights on yet though.
Are we doing that?
MLG, we are. MLG and W will charge you what they want to charge you. But just because I'm trying to keep it simple, I put it another 200.
You know.
All right. Now, how often y'all going out? Not at all? Oh, now y'all don't want to go anywhere. Y'all had, how many Chipotle bowls y'all gonna buy now when y'all paying for it? All right, let's just pretend y'all not gonna starve. And I'm just gonna say it's another 300. So I'm at 2,100 now, if my math is right. 2,100. Y'all set? What y'all talking on? What y'all talking on? How y'all gonna call us to see what we doing?
You know it's not working.
All right, your phone bill. Let's say your phone bill another 100. I'm at 2,200. Now, 2,200. What am I forgetting, adults? I know I'm forgetting something.
They ain't got their hair done. You ain't pay no
They ain't got their hair done.
You don't have insurance on that hoop?
Well, I was trying to include it in this 300.
Because you said the car paid.
The car paid for it. We don't say they got a cash car, but they paying 300 for their own car insurance. How about that?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, internet.
clothing.
All them apps.
Woo! I know my fellas, y'all. What man? No, we ain't got no subscriptions in this. I don't know what y'all watching on TV.
I know this feeling I'm going to get right.
Y'all ain't got no internet.
I have internet definitely everywhere.
All right, so now, let's just call these numbers another 200. So 13, 1650, 1850, 18.8, 18.9, 21. No, that can't be right. I was at 22 already. Somebody else help me with my math.
I will.
Help me, Melanie. This was 16, 18. Thank you. That sounds more right. Thank you, Will. 24.50. How much did I bring in? I brought in 2,400. Now the reason I'm showing y'all that's his thing. The reason I'm showing y'all this is because I want to marry the conversation that I had last week with value, right, with real life numbers. When we're in a situation where the bills and the expenses start to punch my income in the face, we only got two choices. This is for everybody. This for me. This for you. This for the head of finances, whoever it is. We got two choices. We can change this number and start bringing in more money, or we start reducing expenses here, right? And where the value part comes in is this is one of the easiest numbers for us to start working on and for us to change, right? So if I want them to start paying me more than $1,500, not $1,500, $15 an hour, I gotta start doing those things that we talked about that increases your value and what you add to it, right? Where I bring a different skill set to what we're doing, right? I bring a different, I need to start learning a craft. If I'm working in Target just because it's easy money and I'm getting $15 $15 was good when I was staying at the house, right? That was all love when you had, man, your parents taking care of you and everybody was paying all these bills that y'all take for granted, right? $15 was sweet. But what happened when these bills start coming to your name? It no longer says Nino Goodwin, and then like the bill has Zoe on it, Michaela on it. And now you like, man, these bills don't ever stop. The answer is no. They keep coming back every month, right? But going back to our peace lesson, it's not the time to worry when the bills come in, right? After you finish praying about it, it's time to go to work. It's time to start adding to our skill set. Because we can't keep making $15 an hour, we gotta do something different. We gotta start, right? Get a job. Then that's when we start looking like, what occupations won't pay us, man? I'm at Target, I'm just picking up the baskets. That's all I'm doing is rolling them baskets in and they paying me 15. And I'm doing the little customer service exchange, right? They were willing to pay me $1,500. But if I want to keep working at Target, what's another position at Target that I can start to work at that will give me more money? If I didn't want to change companies, I like working at Target, but I'm saying $15 not enough. I got to do something else. What's another position at Target that I can apply for? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. What's another? Were you gonna say something for real?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
When people drop stuff and they forget to pick it back up, you can pick it back up.
That's what I was doing for $15. I was picking that stuff up after they dropped it. KD, manager. There you go. How much you think the manager makes per hour? Before you answer that question, answer this question first. What skill sets and what do I need to learn to be the manager? What do you think makes a good manager?
Leadership.
Ooh, that's a big word, bro. Leadership. Say more about that. Why do you think I need good leadership skills to be a manager?
Because you have to lead the team. If you can't lead the team, you can't really be a manager.
Man, let's go, bro. Man, I need to start hanging around you more, man. Do you always say that kind of smart stuff? He said you need a leadership skill. You need to be able to lead a team. That's a great answer. It wasn't just a good answer. It was a great answer. Somebody else, give me another answer. What other kind of skill set do I need to be a manager to start making more? Leadership is one. How many people in here consider themselves to be great leaders? Oh, wow. Thank you, Mbatu. Appreciate it. You are a great leader. Just one hand? How many people under 18 consider themselves to be great leaders? None of you all? Oh, wow. Oh, not even quarterbacks? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I feel like that's skill number one for a quarterback, isn't it? You know, I ain't never played, but I'm just saying, from where I'm seeing, I would think so. All right, what other skill sets do I need to be a good manager? Zoe? Experience is a good one. See it, add to the list. Being responsible. I like that. Michaela. That one right there, though. Man, social skills. Being able to communicate. Man, right? Being able to have peace when they come back in and be like, you weren't supposed to charge me for this. This rang my card up 3 times. Run me my money. And you have to be like, ma'am, I'm sorry that was your experience. we can, if you would, please come right over here. We'd be happy to help you. We'll refund your money for you. All right, so managers improving their skill set. All right, so now managers make it what? What are we going to say for the manager? Derek, what were you going to say? Add to my list.
I was gonna say accountability.
Accountability is a good word.
I can say word.
What you guys think?
Okay.
Now,
No, I'm still talking.
I'm going to let you think about it, and then I'm going to ask another question.
No.
What are you going to say?
Excuse me, sir. You asked for this. You asked to get your driving license.
My man, good job. Good job, Stank. All right. So, I got a raise. I've been working on my accountability, my skill sets, my learning, my leadership, my experience, my responsibility, and my social skills. Now I'm manager. I'm leading the team. I'm still at target. I'm making 25 an hour. What's 25 times 40 hours? Somebody check my math. 25 times 40 is 1,000? All right, and if I do that for 4 weeks, what is it? My man. Now I'm making 4,000. All right, now I improve my skill set some more. I'm making 4,000, right? Now, I raised my income, then my expenses change. Huh? Are you gonna still stay in the same house you were staying in? I got more money. You still riding the same car pulling up as the manager? Right? KD said he's staying right where he is, right? That's how the game is played. We start improving this number by doing these things, right? And if we keep the expenses the same, we start to have what? What is our income minus expenses starts with the letter M? My man, we start to create margin in our finances and in our budget, right? And that's what we want. We want more of this. All right, so I want to create more margin in what I'm doing. So now, I've been doing real well as a manager. I've been leading a successful team. We got the best sales in our region. We got the best whatever, man, all the shelves stay stocked. I got the best Target in Collierville. Now, they about to promote me to another position. What's another position at Target that I have to bump this up in? See it? Since you're so locked in, I can tell you Googling the answers on your phone. Go ahead and give me the answer that you're Googling on your phone. What? I'm getting a raise from manager. What were you Googling? I know you were Googling job positions. So what's after the manager? Michaela, help her out. Who? Yeah, at Target. What am I doing at corporate? No, not if I want to raise. I got to do more than that. These skills right here are too expensive. I add too much value to what the room I'm in.
How much you get as an owner?
How much what?
You get as an owner.
How much you get as an owner? That's a good question. Owner of Target? That's a great question. I don't know how much you make. I don't believe you. Can you franchise a Target?
You would be like a franchise.
I don't know. That's your homework. Look it up and see how much if you can franchise Target. I don't think you can franchise a Target.
No, you will have franchise a Target.
Yeah, but you can franchise other restaurants though. What about a director? What about a person, a supervisor over the supervisors, a manager over the manager, right? I think they call them directors in these streets. All right, so let's say now I'm at 65 an hour. All right, math me out again. What's 65 an hour times 40 hours? Is what? 2,600. What's 2,600 times 4?
10,400.
Is it really? Ooh. Look at how much my income has increased, man, because I've been working on my accountability. I've been working on my skill sets. I've been working on my learning and my leadership skills. I ain't been sitting in the house looking at TikTok all day, unless you're making TikTok videos, right? I've been actually picking up a book. I've been actually hanging around people. I've been actually doing my job. I've been actually adding to my skill set so I don't come to Target and just have to push the baskets. Now they got me in charge of the people who are in charge of the people, right? We having different conversations from a job perspective. Do your numbers change? Who's moving once they start making this salary? All right, just Auntie Courtney. Auntie Courtney is now a director. Where you moving now, Auntie Courtney? How much you paying in rent? You gonna pay $3,000? Oh my gosh. She going to Bartlett. Are you getting your new car? Are you getting you a new car?
I got to.
Got to?
I feel like the one that they paid for me was my
All right. MLG and W.
Utilities gotta go, 'cause like that more than one bedroom.
MLG and W still charge you what they want to charge, so it don't make a difference. But we'll just put 300 on there. You eating different? You going to different restaurants? You don't eat Taco Bell? You on a Chipotle?
And I honestly, I wasn't doing Taco Bell.
And you're now you're not doing Chipotle. You're doing a fine Mexican dining. Is that what you're doing? All right. So 500 months of your grocery bill. Cell phone stay the same. Your subscriptions can stay the same. Get you some internet.
My internet got faster though.
Internet got faster. All right, let's see if we got some margin in Auntie Courtney's new living environment. Somebody add up all my expenses.
4,500.
What is it?
4,500.
My man. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy, check that math for me, please. Is what 4,500? 4,500. I'm trying to write this more legibly. 4,500. Now, what is my margin now, somebody? What's my margin? What's my margin? What's my margin that we can pray and eat? I'm bringing in 10,000 as a director a month.
That's not right.
Who said it? Oh, Katie, the math not right. This is 4,700.
Yeah.
All right. Katie didn't have no internet. It's 4,700. What's my income minus my expenses to give me my margin? I'm waiting on you, Sydney. It's your world, man. I'm just living in it. Waiting on you too, Derek. You was trying to solve it in your head? Well, I'm waiting on you, bro. What's the answer?
700.
What is it? 5,700. Check that math. That's right.
We're talking about
For that's right. That's right. Let's go see it. Now I'm bringing margin to the table. Now we can start having conversations about assets. Now we can start having conversations how I can start using this to start buying assets so I don't have to work 40 hours in a given week. But that's a different conversation. Man, God, thank you so much for an opportunity to bless your name. Thank you, God, for touching every heart that walks through these doors. Bless our food, make it good for our bodies as we receive the thanksgiving for our nourishment. YouTube, thank y'all for joining us. To Family Meeting, thank you that we get to do it. Until next time, leave it better than you found it.